Okay, so today we're gonna do a Starry Night, and then I'm suggesting to keep the same the dimensions of your default 1200 by 720 actually, because we want to make it a landscape longer. That's why we need to do the width wider, and the height will be slightly smaller, right, Gibson? Now, for the color, for the background color, try to make it dark black. So this is what we have. Dark color. If you don't really know what the Starry Night look like, you could try to Google it. So I wonder how it. Okay, let's take a look. Let's go on Google search, because Google search is the one of the best searching engines. We have Yahoo as well. Google gives you more options. So let's go with Starry Night and see how the Starry Night look like. Check the images, and visually the Starry Night looks like a bunch of white dots or stars, right? For instance, which one we could possibly try to do? Make yeah, we could try making this one maybe. All right, like it's gonna take you more time. I can't expect you to do it all of it, but you can try. Add a mountain, add a river, and a reflection of stars in the river, and also starry sky. You don't have to do it. I'll keep it simple, okay? For the sake of time and simplicity, I'm gonna keep it simple. So what we want to do is we will add a ground. So seems like it will be better if we make it dark blue, or actually, yeah, kind of blue, not black, right? So I want to change the color. I'm gonna go to this palette, pick a different color. Let's say it's just getting dark, like this. Yeah, let's keep it like that, okay? And then I color this. Here. Now I need to add a ground. So for ground, I suggest to add, so whatever you add on top of your image, I suggest to add it in a new layer. Because by doing a new layer, it will get more mobility, or give you more accessibility to the when you edit the image. Okay, so every object should be in a different layer. Now I'm adding a layer for the ground. You can name it ground right away to sort things out. Ground. Then I'm going to use rectangle selection tool, or you could use free lasso. And I'm going to draw a line like this, a rectangle, and I'm going to color it to, since it's going to be simple, I'm going to make it like brown. Okay. Here. Control D. Now I need to add stars. So stars will look, we can make a star. So what I can suggest is adding a new layer for one star, and then just duplicate it multiple times and then move them around. Scatter down in the sky. So let's make one simple star for now. Okay, let's name it star. And let's make it. So for star, I'm going to use polygonal lasso, since it's going to do straight lines at a time. So here, let me start again. So here, something like this. There we go. And then color it to white. White color. There we go. So you see this is layer star. Control D it. So far I have a background, I have a ground, which is brown, and I have a star, which is white, right? Three layers. So next thing is, I'm going to use a move tool and make my star smaller. Here, moving it up. Much smaller, like this. And then there's my star. Now what we need to do next is duplicate it a couple of times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 stars, and we need to move them around. So we get the star. Oops. You need a mouse? Sure. Okay, guys, at some point, when you guys make your object too small, it's hard to grab it with a mouse and then move it. In that case, this is what I can suggest. Use your up, down, right, and left keys on your keyboard. It should move it as well. So just pick the layer. You see, you're able to move it also. Because I made it too small and then having a hard time getting this. Second layer, move it. Third layer, again, move it. All right. You know what we also can do? Look, I'm going to show you another trick. So how many stars I have altogether, Idira? How many stars do I have? Like 5, right? Actually 6. 5? Yeah, 5, my bad. So it's a cluster of stars, right? Cluster together. This is what we can do, guys. For the sake of saving time, this is what you can guys do. You guys have your 5 stars, and then just put them in a nice cluster like this. Okay, and then we're gonna do something that will make our job much easier. So instead of creating 1 star at a time, we can do 5 by 5, or we can do 10 by 10. So how do we do that? So when we have this cluster, you see, this 5 stars is a cluster. Since it's a cluster, why don't we make them all 5 layers into 1 layer? So that when you duplicate it, you duplicate the 5 stars at a time, right? So what we want to do is just click on the very to the star on the very top, on the top. So click on the layer on the top, make a right click and do merge down 4 times. Merge down, do it again, merge down, merge down, until you guys have 3 layers left. You see, 3 layers. Now, this stars is a cluster. You see when I move it, I'm actually moving the stars all together here. Look, oops. All right. I'm trying to grab this. You see, I'm moving clusters now. You see, all of them became 1 single layer. Now, you can just duplicate it a couple of times. So, duplicate the stars again. Okay. Just move the copy to the side. All right, guys. All right, let's use arrow to here. You see, I made a copy now, like this. Now it's 2 clusters. You can again merge down and then make this 10 stars into 1 cluster again by merging down. Now you see all this 10 became 1 layer again. So here, duplicate it, and then just move it. Here. Duplicate it again. Here. Doesn't look realistic like this. Here. Duplicate it 1 more time. and just move it like this. So you see, Starry Night. Here, let's make a half a moon. So I'm going to use a circle ellipse to do that. So here, I'm going to add a new layer. Okay, in this layer, I'm going to make the moon. Let's name it moon. And then make a circle. See circle? Now, how can I possibly make a moon? Using one of these options. I either use unite or I use subtract. I think I'm going to use subtract. So if you use subtract, I make another circle like this. You see, it's going to cut out. And then you see I'm left with the moon. Try to make it better. Crescent moon. There. And then color it to white. There. And then you can add the feather. You see the corners? So let's make it smaller. The moon. All right. Maybe it should be, let's see what's wrong. Yeah. Maybe we can make it yellow, kind of a little yellow. So it won't be the same color as stars, right? Let's change it to this color. There. And then, oops. And then move it all the way to the bottom. So it'd be behind the stars. Something like that.